Who in the hell has Gilbert? I don't think anybody has fucking Garrett Gilbert. I'm trying to make a joke showing that Gilbert dude that the Cowboys have now is gonna be leading our team to some dubs, but I don't think he's in the game. Joshua Dobbs is in here. God damn, he ugly as shit. Ben DiNucci. Trace McSorley is not. Is he really not in the game? That's actually kind of sad. Okay. Well, we actually need fuck it, dude. How is Trace McSorley not on the team? That is Trace McSorley. That was not Trace McSorley. That was nowhere near looking like Trace McSorley. Alright, whatever. More color F. By the way, I apologize for not streaming too much. Or at all. Just, you know, didn't have the time or anything. I say I'll be back and then I don't even keep my word. Which I hate, because I hate not keeping my word. But, you know, hopefully it'll be different. I'm not going to promise. I'll stream again.
Today.
But, I mean...
From FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland.
Alright.
It's week 7
Dallas
of
Cowboys
the NFL
and
on
the
EA
Washington
Sports.
football team. Let's get it.
We'll see Dwayne Haskins and the Washington football team taking on Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
We are technically 5 miles east of Washington, D.C., and that's where you find this place, FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. They love their football in this part of the country, and this crowd is ready to go as their guys will match up with the Dallas Cowboys. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaud. And Charles, we look at this Washington team as they enter play here. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Cowboys, they coming off their very first loss of the year, suffered a week ago.
Yeah, it will not be a perfect season, but I'm interested to see how they bounce back now that they know that chasing the 1972 Dolphins is out the window.
And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. Leading them out, their second-year quarterback from Ohio State at 23 years of age. It's Dwayne Haskins.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
The tackle.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
A run here for J.D. McKissick. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
The ball carrier.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. And he finds McLaurin. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A carry now for McKissick. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made by
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
On the play. 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Pass.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. He'll get that to DeVal, the tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there, good for a Washington 1st down. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Cowboys' 46.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Haskins. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 36. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
6-yard line.
And now he'll tuck it. Haskins hit, and he lost the football.
You gotta be kidding me, right? That shit just gone straight to McKissick's hands.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be a...
I gotta rewatch that. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Here on 5 wide. How many Cowboys are right there? He one-hand caught it? Okay, that's impressive.
Protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Here's McKissick. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie
on the tackle.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's third down. Here's Haskins to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a fourth down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass.
And he lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
That's right. That's the play we need, bro. There we go.
His guys
Good
will get
hit.
the football back. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott
Defense
has
tried.
in store
Yeah,
as the
those
Dallas
shots are pretty
Cowboys
horrible.
offense sets up shop.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped.
I haven't played the best,
direction.
but I mean the run
53
game was pretty
interceptions,
decent.
not touchdown passes, and he only had the one TD pass
I
in
didn't
that
put the
game,
right
so
play,
he's trying to turn that
All right,
around
well,
and find a way for
let's
his
see
team
if
to
we
win.
can change up these stats this week, you know. Let's win up.
Prescott now after the fumble recovery. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 12-yard line. That's the end of the first quarter with no score.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Prescott from the gun. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Chase Young in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for Prescott. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
For the Cowboys.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
37 yards on the punt with no return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that.
There he goes right side. Touchdown, Washington. J.D. McKissick. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And Washington able to come up with a quick strike touchdown.
Extra point.
After a fairly uneventful first quarter, that last play, that'll make a few highlight clips.
It certainly will, and you're exactly right. The first quarter, almost like a feeling out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do? Looks like they ramped things up just a little bit to start the second quarter.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Now Dallas gets set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he rifles one incomplete. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Prescott. And he locates Walker, complete. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you take the ball
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton
Exactly what we need right there. Come on now.
He's just across
Good shit by Van Der Esch, man. Good interception.
49-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
I don't know if Cooper will be open.
They'll go with Pollard here on
I
first
meant to
down.
pass it. All right, that works.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right
They're
around
actually
the
gonna hurry that
43. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside.
He got
Nice
that spin move
steady gain.
touchdown.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards.
Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line.
The 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott over the middle, and it's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
And 8 yards to go.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down. Here's Prescott. Strong coverage by Washington, and now 4th down. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Makes this Washington 7. Cowboys 3.
So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
The lead comes to just 4 as
spike.
they kick it away and turn things over to their
That's pretty
D.
good kick, actually.
Taking it about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard.
Here again comes Dwayne Haskins and company. He has not had the start to this game that he envisions here in the second quarter. He's struggling a little bit. But, hey, they're in the lead right now. So kind of what's going on in his head, do you think, Charles?
I think that's what he has to keep in mind. Winning the ball game is not going the way he wants in terms of his own play. Oh, yeah, that's right. Winning the ball game. So don't press. Don't try and do things outside of what's going on right now. Don't try to increase your game or get yourself right. Just make sure you continue to lead your ball club and keep them moving in the right direction.
And they've got that lead so far. One interception for him, no touchdown passes. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. To throw again. Haskins. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. A tough spot for Haskins in Washington here. 3rd and long after that last sack. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Haskins on 1st down. And that's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Again, it's Haskins to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Set to Valve. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
So I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the 2nd. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. On 2nd and 2, Prescott. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And some space here. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick-6 for a Washington touchdown.
That's some bullshit. They didn't even allow him to try and get the fucking catch.
That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there.
Fucking Madden is so bullshit.
And he got there in a hurry.
And it's 21-3. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception. Navigating
well, we have enough for
way
2
into the
plays.
end zone
One to get down the
touchdown.
field, maybe. Hail Mary.
This will make it into the end zone.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a first and 10 at their own 22. He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Brings up second and 5 at the 27-yard line.
Again, it's Elliott. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on third down. Even better decision.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Completes it right side to Cooper. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards the pickup there. He'll buy some time right. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The rookie C.D. Lamb, the intended receiver. And it's third and short.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on fourth and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally, I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 15 there. The Cowboys have a first. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he gets it down to the 32.
Prescott.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. Now left side, a completion to his tight end, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott looking for the end zone. And this one is incomplete. C.D. Lamb is intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
He was brought down.
Second and goal from inside the 5. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. That's
there you go.
But there
That's
is
what
a
we
flag
need.
down, so hang on.
Let's
A
get
big
it.
call coming on third down. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times you just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle.
God, this has not been our game.
And created a
Play
foul.
right,
First and goal, and they got to be thinking
Do I
a
play a
chance to
running
get
back?
right back in.
I mean,
and he'll get in. Touchdown.
Exactly what we need, man. Come on now.
Ezekiel Elliott, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter.
Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to double tap. Fuck me.
Read it well, and it's picked.
I meant to double tap. Oh, I wanted to pump fake.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
I would have had Cooper. I wanted to pump fake. I would have had Cooper wide open, dude. Damn it.
So here is Washington now to take over. They're looking to bounce back following the loss to the Giants last week. And they do lead here right now, and they've got the football obviously as well. 1st and 10. Haskins and the Washington offense going to come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The one time I actually decided to play outside, they want to
out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now it's Haskins. That's complete to his tight
Oh
end,
shit,
Sprinkle.
I got fucked up by a tight
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
That's good.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
They run with a former Buccaneer. It's Peyton Barber.
Oh.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 5
Yep.
yards on the carry. Good pickup on first
Exactly.
down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Cowboys' 39-yard line.
I was so confident thinking I was going to get that. I'm going to lose this game probably if I don't manage to score with the 2
So we
point.
will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. And we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA
no doubt.
Sports. From the 39, Haskins.
Fucking Jalen, dude, that's all you.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 24-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're looking to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Thank God he did that juke move, because I would have gone broke so bad.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced.
They might actually run it with Dwayne.
Training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep
Bro,
them from knocking
this
down
is
a game.
have fucking. I'm playing it on Madden, and these dudes are 1 and 5 for a fucking reason. That's unbelievable.
Washington going to add on to their lead. Getting your back involved. What's
I know I wouldn't be losing if my players just couldn't. First position I get offense, my player would drop to wide open pass on 3rd and 8, and I would have gone for it and gotten the first down. Second possession, they didn't even let me try and catch the ball with what's his name, Delaney Walker. The last possession, I don't even know.
25-yard line.
Third score they got, dude. That possession
Dallas offense back out onto the field.
literally fumbled the ball because he got hit stick by Landon
You would have thought
Collins.
on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be
Look
a
at
quiet
this
trip
shit,
home.
Connor.
He's
Block,
tackled a
please.
yard short of the marker.
He blocked.
Good
I had
gain of
easy.
9 on
I
first
have
down.
way more yardage.
The
Way more
first
than
down
that.
call as a screen play gets him 9. Oh, it's a screen pass.
He
It's
just
complete.
jumped up.
And he's able to take this one up
Did
to
this
the
dude just
35-yard
hurdle
line.
over a lineman?
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running
the
back. This
defensive
position
side?
just continues to evolve. They
I ain't
become
gonna
just
lie,
as
that's
critical to the
kinda
passing
smart.
attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field
Gallup is a
can really
1-on-1.
generate big plays for an offense.
I don't think he is actually. I think that safety's gonna go up and help. Yeah.
First down, Prescott. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. 19 yards that time for number 19. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
I had so many people
dancing to his left. He's going to hit his
I just tossed it up. I got lucky.
Complete.
I'm playing
6
so
yards
nervous
on
as
the
well.
pickup,
That doesn't
and
help
it'll
my
be a
case.
2nd down.
Also, is that Ryan Kerrigan? Or is that...
It'll be a loss of
Because I don't remember Ryan Kerrigan fucking waiting for a quarterback like that.
I think this offense specifically,
That's so annoying.
they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they
Ooh,
haven't
got
found a
his
way to
ass.
run it
Or is it going to be...
and it's cost them.
Oh, a scrap for the football,
Yeah.
and he's
Of course, Delaney Walker's injured again, dude. I'm not the reason.
We're going to get a timeout. An injured player.
I hate
While
having...
the training staff works on him. We'll step aside and
I
be
hate
right
having
back.
to get injured. Yeah, I guess.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Steps away to his left.
Why do you stop
And he just gets
running?
rid of it.
Continue
Throws it
to
away.
run so I can throw
Wise
you
move there.
the
Looked
ball.
like
Come
nobody
on,
open. Now
dude.
2nd down. So now they'll come
This
up
dude
on
just gave
2nd
up
and
on the
10,
play
once again
at
from the
the
28.
mid-play.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And he takes a shot.
What defense were they running?
Incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. But now it'll be 3rd
They're running
down.
mid-blitz.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To the air again. Prescott going for it all.
Of course.
And unable to connect. Incomplete.
Fucking
Give them credit.
CD
They took their
Lamb.
shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself.
I had
and
somebody
go up
wide
with that
open.
moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And this is
I had Jarwin wide
Amari
open. I wasn't even paying attention.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
1st and goal, Dallas.
So now we have to score.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score.
Yeah, dude. So annoying.
And again, it's Prescott.
He overthrew. How do you manage to miss somebody wide open, Dak?
But it'll be 2nd and goal.
God damn.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
I
had nobody.
They bring him down to the sack back in the 16.
I won't have to worry about it if
The
he...
DN Jonathan Allen making sure his presence is felt. Rolling to his right. That ball
Thank
is
you.
caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Michael Gallup.
Michael Gallup. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys get a bit closer.
Point conversion.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like...
Yeah, that's gonna
Of
be
course,
intercepted.
fucking Landon Collins,
Landon
trash ass
the
man.
safety. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line.
I gotta go into God
It's
mode. You know how
interesting that
fucking
when it
hard
comes to
that's
two-point
gonna
conversions,
be.
even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And this is going to be covered up by Washington.
Hit the ball.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
I was hoping he would
We
tip the
knew
ball so
even
we can
before
get
they
it.
put the toe to the leather on that one. Their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
J.D. McKissick, the ball.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
They're just gonna run the ball.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Cowboys' 36-yard line.
They'll go again with McKissick.
No
And he's going
fumble.
to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. 1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. They'll run with McKissick. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Dustin Hopkins.
I don't believe this
Washington
fucking trash-ass kicker is going to get it.
A 54-yard attempt.
Oh, it's 54 yards. Bro, that's so unrealistic. I hate this game, dude. I hate this game.
Wind up converting there on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They would not fake that shit. Oh my god, dude. They would have not have faked that, dude. There's no way in hell.
Cowboys 15.
It was 4th and fucking 6 and they faked it, and then nobody could have caught up to him. I couldn't even call the timeout. That's so annoying. We lost 27-7 because Kyler Murray kept on making some stupid throws. Oh shit, I'm glitched, aren't I? I'm glitched. Awesome. Yep, we're glitched. You got it in the rematch, yeah. Dang it. I'm not mad, I'm just annoyed, but it's whatever. You know, we played bad. I played bad. I made bad reads. I didn't make the right calls. I just played bad overall. There's nothing else. There's no one else to blame but myself. I gotta reset the stream though, cause I glitched. I'll be back. I can't even delete my own fucking live